yoga lovelies. Welcome to Adopt a Yoga Assistant. My name is Fiona and I'm the fearless leader of the Yoga Lovelies Club, an online yoga platform. And this is a very special series featuring guest yoga assistants who like to sit on laps and are also in need of a loving home. Today we have with us the spectacular specimen that you see before you, Rhino. Rhino is approximately 1 year old, maybe between 1 and 2 they think. He is a cross between a pitbull and a rhinoceros, as you can see, and he is absolutely adorable. We've just been out for a walk. He's a ton of fun, a staff favorite here at Pasadena Humane, and he's going to help us get through yoga today, and we're going to help Rhino find a loving home. So grab your stretchy pants and let's get started. I know. Now that is illegal. Okay, that's illegal. He's got such a lovely bottom. Good boy, very good boy. Oh. Can we see the hips? I hope so. So we're going to start today in child's pose. So I'll give a couple of modifications. Rhino's just having a wander around the room. You can take your knees wide, big toes close or touching. And then as you settle down into this, if it's hard for you to drop your head to your mat, you can make a pillow with your hands. You can even line up your blocks and make a pillow with your forearms crossed. And that will make you, give you a little bit more space for your child's pose. So find your way into whatever version feels good for you right now. And letting your eyes close, start to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Good boy. Softening your hip creases and just relaxing in your child's pose. Good boy. Uh-oh. Take one more nice deep inhale and a slow exhale out. And then coming up from your child's pose. Let's move on to all fours now. Good boy, come and lie down. Spreading your fingers nice and wide, let's move into pelvic tilts. Inhale, start to look forward and up. Exhale, rounding out your back. And again, inhaling, pulling your chest gently forward and up. Exhale, as you round out, feel the abdominals scooping in to get that extra tuck of your tail. One more time, inhaling, arching. Exhale, rounding out, spreading through your upper back. And then come back to neutral. Now I want you to think of resting a tray of drinks on the back of your pelvis, and then a tray of hors d'oeuvres, maybe even on your shoulder blades. All that to say, and something on the back of your head, you want to find this nice kind of plank alignment down from the back of the head to the shoulder blades to the tail, which is indeed neutral. So we're not rounding now, and we're not dipping. Keep that. Unlock your elbows and point your elbow points to the back of the mat. Slide your shoulders out of your ears. Tuck your toes. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, just hover your knees a 1/4 inch off the mat. So as you hover the knees, nothing's changed. You haven't lost your drinks, you haven't lost your hors d'oeuvres, and you can feel quite a lot of work kick in. Take a breath, exhale, lower the knees, resting back off your wrists for a moment. And again, take an inhale. As you exhale, hover your knees and just find now with this tiny little lift of the knees, you can feel all sorts of muscles kick in. You hold while I wrangle with my yoga assistant and pull in your abdominals. Then take a breath, exhale, lower your knees down. Good boy. Let's do it one more time. Sorry, you have to do the hard work. I'm just cuddling with Rhino. Take an inhale. You're on all fours in neutral. You've got your tray of drinks on your bum, your hors d'oeuvres on your shoulder blades, and you're going to hover your knees now one more time. So take a breath. Hover your knees just a millimeter off the floor. Good, and as you hold it, unlock your elbows. Remember, elbow points point to the back of the mat. Shoulders are out of the ears. Take another breath, and then lower your knees and sit back into child's pose. And just relax for a moment in your child's pose. Good boy. So just reorganize my little set here. Good boy. See this blanket here? It's very comfortable and it's been set aside just for you. Okay, let's go into down dog. Now, spreading your fingers, tucking your toes, lifting your hips up and back. Start to bicycle out your legs now, and as you do that, pressing into your hands, good boy. Let's reset, shall we? So as you pedal out your legs in your downward dog, feel the stretch going down the backs of the legs, broadening your shoulders away from your ears. Press your heels down, flare your tail up, and slightly bend your knees if you're finding this pose to be difficult. Now, take a breath, and as you exhale, come forward. Good boy. Come forward to plank pose. Shoulders over the wrists. Now, when you set up your plank pose, which I will demo momentarily, but there just happens to be a rhinoceros on my mat. Good boy. As we set up plank pose, holding it nice and strong now. I'm going to lose my nose. How do you do yoga when you have a rhinoceros on your mat? That's actually a question. Maybe we should Google it. Good boy. You're very tired, Rhino. You're feeling very tired. Very, very tired now. No, you're not going to get excited. Come back into plank pose, holding for a moment, head up, chin in. Think of a grapefruit under your chin. Nice strong legs, unlock to elbows, shoulder blades flat on your upper back. Take another breath, and then exhale, just lower your knees and come down onto your front for a moment. Let's take a sphinx. Start to pull your chest forward and up. Good boy. Reaching back now through all 10 toes, engaging your legs, pull your navel in and just gently pulling your chest forward and up as you draw your shoulders back and down, feeling that nice gentle little arch in your back. Keeping the navel in to support your spine. Take a breath, exhale, slowly lower down. Take a breath here, hands under your shoulders, pull your navel in to help you get to all fours. Keeping your hips right over your knees now, dropping into a half dog. And notice here, as we sink down, we've done this before, you find your spots. You might be just a little bit down, you might be all the way to the mat. It's not about one spot fits all. It's finding your nice shoulder and back stretch. Take a breath, exhale, sliding your hands back now into child's pose once more. Take a couple of nice deep breaths there. Relaxing as you exhale. One more inhale and exhale slowly, coming on up. As you come up, just roll your shoulders back and down. Good boy. You're going to come to a seated position. I'm going to take a little cross-leg forward fold now. So, good boy. It does help to sit up on a lift. So I'm sitting on a yoga blanket, and Rhino is indeed sitting on me. So I think all these things combined will make for a very good cross-leg forward fold. So come to a cross-leg seated position, and then all you're going to do is take your hands behind you and open up your chest for a moment. Drawing your shoulders back and down. Oh, it's so adorable. Take two. So hands behind your back, opening up your chest. Take a breath and then start to walk your hands forward, just feeling a gentle stretch through the hips as you come forward. Just giving it a couple of breaths to feel that. And then inhaling, slowly coming back up. Other side. So change the cross of the legs. Hands behind your back, lifting the chest. Take a breath. Exhale, slowly starting to come forward. Feeling the stretch through the hips and the lower back. Just kind of melting into it so you're not forcing, just breathing your way into this gentle stretch. Inhaling, walking your hands back up and exhaling. Picking up your knees, extending your legs forward now. If it's hard for you to do that, you can have the knees a little bit bent, but sitting up on this lift is very helpful as well. So do your best, and then reaching your arms up, interlace your fingers, push the ceiling away, just reaching out through your legs, reach out through your arms. Take another breath. Exhale, big wide circle to the chest. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, let's come to lying down on your back now. And gently hug your knees into your chest. Rocking a little side to side. Feel that nice stretch on your back. And then setting your feet on the floor as wide as your mat, arms out to the side. And just flop your knees to the right, look to the left. Come through the center, over to the other side. One more time. Flop your knees to the right, look to the left. Through the center, just feel that lovely little release on your back and your hips. And then come back to center, hug your knees into your chest, set your feet on the floor, place your palms on your lower belly, and take a couple of deep belly breaths now. Inhaling, feeling the belly rise. Exhaling, feeling that fall back towards the floor. And again, inhaling, feeling your belly rise. As the breath comes in, the belly rises into your hands. And as you exhale, the belly falls back towards the floor. One last by yourself, a nice soothing belly breath. And then now starting to extend your legs and make your way into a comfortable position for our final relaxation. Good boy. Good boy. Just moving your head side to side, noticing how you feel after spending just a few minutes with your body and your breath. And allow the back of your body to get nice and heavy on the floor now. Feel your arms and your legs becoming like dead weights. Softening around your forehead and your scalp. Around your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth. Softening through your jaw. Letting your face feel completely soft now. Now see if you can feel even heavier on the floor as you continue to drop into this final practice of letting go completely. Shavasana. Gradually start to become aware of your breathing, waking yourself up nice and slowly. Taking a little stretch if that feels good. And just finding your way onto your side for a moment. And then slowly come up to a comfortable seated position, just sitting for the last couple of moments here. Doing your best to sit up nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders. And just taking a moment to notice how you feel, your mind, your body, and your breath. Come here, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Bring your palms together at your chest. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, bowing your head. Namaste. Thank you, Yoga Lovelies, for joining me for this episode of Adopt a Yoga Assistant. And thank you to the gorgeous Rhino. I've got a little treat here under my blanket. Here we go, darling. Good boy. What a good boy. Thank you, Rhino, for getting us through just a quick yoga break. If you're interested in adopting Rhino and having your very own pitbull rhinoceros mix in your house, please go to pasadenahumane.org and fill out an application. And if you'd like to do more online yoga with me, please go to www.yogaloveliesclub.com. Thank you again for joining.